So we're going to make a little bag with this. Let's turn it around so you can see this fabulous paper with the beautiful images on here. So what we want to do is do some scoring. So there's not much cutting in this. We're just showing how to make a bag out of something really simple, just like a 12 by 12 sheet, but you could do it smaller if you wanted to. So what we're going to do is turn it onto its side, and we're going to score at 1. Now 1 inch I'm doing here. Now I'm obviously on paper. I just need to move that up a little bit. I'm scoring the paper, so I don't want to go too hard because I don't want to break the fibres so much that it makes it white.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's paper. So we're going to score at 1, and then we're going to score at 5. So again, 5 inches. Now, if you're using a big scoreboard, I'm on the narrow one here at the minute. So the scoring points are 1, 5, 7, and 11. So what I will do is, if we reckon that we need to score at 11, if I was coming in from this end, it would be coming in by 1 inch. So I'm going to turn that round and just score it at 1 inch. Okay, like that. So all the way down there like that. And then we're going to turn it this way, so the right way up, and we're going to score at 2, and then we're going to score at 10. Now, obviously, this bag needs to be done like in a symmetrical way. So what I need to do is score in 2 inches this way. So turn it round. If you've got a 12-inch scoreboard, then you can just use that, and that will make it a little bit easy for you. Okay, so now we have got our fold lines. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this bit here, and we're going to fold this the opposite way, so we get a border.
Yeah.
Now what I will do, I'll just grab my little bone folder for this, so that I can make it a better score, like that. So we're going to go along like that.
I know it's only a few days since, but I've forgotten how beautiful the paper is in this collection. It's stunning, isn't it?
Oh, it's incredible,
it's
yes.
So stunning.
And it just takes you back, well, it takes me back to my youth. I mean, I wasn't born in the 50s, but I was born in the 60s. So all these like candy canes, these baubles, you know, the little girl in dress, all reminds me of like my childhood, which is really, you know, it's really nice, and it fills your heart with joy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so now we've got something like this. So what we need to do now is we need to score these lines, but in this way, okay? So we're going to go down there, and then we're going to do the same on this one. Then we're going to do a little cut. Okay. So we've got all of our score lines done. You can see them on there, and you can see them on here as well. So what we need to do now, we need to turn it that way. So the panel that we cut here, we cut at 1 and 5 and 7. So we need to do a cut here, okay, like that, at the 5 and 7 point. And then what I want to do is I want to make sure that when I put the box together, these ends will cross over like this. So I want to keep these edges straight.
Yes.
Now what we can do, you can leave that straight if you want to, but sometimes because we're going against a fold, it might cause a little bit of a rut. So what I'm going to do is just do a little triangle out of there.
Oh yeah.
Like that, which
Handy.
just makes it nice and clean.
Yes.
And then we do exactly the same at this side. And those are the only cuts that we need on this. So if you lay it down flat, you will see that it is symmetrical. So we'll cut into there, and then we'll cut up there like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what we can do is we push that in, we bring this up here, like this, and then our sides will come in like this.
Ah, okay.
Okay, but what we want to do, before we tape that together, we need to make sure that these are folded down, like that. Okay, and then the same with this side. Okay, so now, because we've used a 12 by 12 sheet, one side is always going to have the design upside down. So what we're going to do is turn it round. So this side will be the front, obviously, and that will happen with any paper that's got a complete design all over. So just bear that in mind. And even if you did it the other way with this on the outside, you would still have an upside down bit inside. So, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to put tape under here because sometimes that can make that a little bit unstable. So we're going to do a little bit on this end, just on here. So we're just going to do these little side bits there and there, like that. And then we're going to do the same with this. So we need to allow like a little bit of give here. Okay, there we go. And the same there, like that. And then these two sides can now come up. So if we're having it the right way up, then I always like to make sure that this panel goes over that one, so that you don't have this at the front. You have a nice, neater section there at the front. So we're going to put tape on here. Now you could use glue if you wanted to, and then you could like peg it or use some little clamp so it will hold. But for now, we're going to do it like this. And you can also, if you want to put a little bit of tape on here, and a little bit of tape on here as well, like that. So that when we lift this up, that folds like that, and we can attach that to there. That one attaches to there, and then this one can go over here, and this one can go over here. And that's like you've made your little box bag there. And then what you can do as well, because if we bring in one of the other retro sheets that we've said about using these for tags and all kinds of things, I've cut this piece out of here, and that is going to just be folded in half. That gives us a cute little tag, which you can attach onto the end there. You can, if you want to, add a little bow. You can add a handle. If I bring in my original one, just to give you a little idea of what else you can do, you can actually do this. You can add a handle.
Yeah.
And you can add some of your little retro bows and all the little elements that tuck in. But again, we wanted to show you just how easy it is to do that. You might just want it to be like a box and stand things in it, but it's really simple. If you imagine you've got like a 32 pack of 12 by 12s, you're going to get like, 32 bags.
Yeah. And
it's really easy to do. But yeah, that gives you an idea just how you would fold that and make some little bags for yourself.